Hey there, folks. All right, so if you look back a couple videos ago, I posted one that says time for a change. I'm switching rooms, but what I like to do, in the process of doing that, pull out a bunch of DVDs that I have, physical copies. I do have a bunch of stuff on the computer, but I thought I would just go through and show you some of the train or railroad DVDs and model building DVDs. So what we'll do is we'll start with a DVD, and this is what started my whole journey of building Craftsman kits. So this here, this has a whole package deal. This DVD here, it's build a wood structure kit from start to finish from Foscale Models, and this DVD shows you how to build this kit. Jay Keen Supplies, and this is the very first Craftsman kit I built. This DVD shows you step by step how to not only build this kit, but they also go through. Doug Fiscali goes and at the time his wife Anna, but yeah, so they teach you to build this kit, gives you a bunch of tips and tricks, and then after that they show you how to put this into build a diorama, which helps you learn if you're going to build a model railroad. It really shows you from start to finish building a scene. Very detailed DVD. Unfortunately, this is probably out of print. You can still get this kit, but I tried looking for this DVD and I couldn't find it, unfortunately, and it's really good. Probably, like I said, this started my whole journey. So there's that. Again, this kit here, Jay Keen, my first kit build. Yeah, it's still needs a little touch up. It's a little dusty, but you see I got the window shades in there. Yeah, this is this, you know, if you haven't built a Craftsman kit, I would recommend this as your first one. It's a very simple build. All right, so another model railroad DVD, Woodland Scenics Model Railroad. This takes you from start to finish of building a 4x8 layout, including the bench work, all the scenery and everything, using Woodland Scenics products. This is how I, when I decided, hey, I want to build a layout. I have some videos of building that layout using this DVD. It's pretty good. And then continuing on with modeling DVDs, I got this Scratch Building Structures Volume 1 from start to finish. It was a pretty good one too. So we got that guy. And then the only other one I have is from AK, and this is more of building like military stuff, but you can use this in just about anything. It goes from start to finish, building the kit and weathering it using filters, washes, fading, streaking grime, rust, mud, fresh mud, rain marks, oil and grease. Yeah, I learned a lot with this one, building in my armor days. Not related to models or anything, but this is a movie called Station Agent. I don't know if you saw it. It's kind of a independent type film. It's a little weird. Basically what it is a little person was working at this train store and the owner died. And it kind of goes through his life. I don't know, it's not really train related so much, but well, it is train related, but it's kind of a cool movie, man. I'd recommend seeking it out. It's called Station. All right, on to just the railroad DVDs that I have. I'll go through these really quick because there's a few of them. This is the Cass and Maurer logging trains from the Cass Scenic Railroad. My favorite steam locomotive is the Shay, and this has like all different types of Shays. This is an awesome DVD. This is probably one of my favorite railroad DVDs, and this is Green Frog Productions. You can seek this one out. It's pretty good. Then we have The History of America Rails, The Era of Diesel. And so this was, it has different ones, the great passenger trains of the East, South, West, and the transition years. And this section is very interesting. It kind of shows going from, steam and passenger trains into the diesel era. That's pretty neat. And this one here is PBS Home Videos, Streamliners, America's Lost Trains. And another one of my favorites, The Great Canadian Train Ride from Toronto to Vancouver. And this is another, you call it like a cab view, I believe. And this is pretty cool, a lot of beautiful scenery. This one I got free from when I used to subscribe to Trains Magazine. One of the things is they give you, free DVDs. The Ultimate Railroad DVD series, Big Power. And here's another steam one from the History Channel, When Giants Roamed. And it's all about different steam locomotives, the Big Boy, Chesapeake and Ohio, Norfolk and Western, and Allegheny and Yellowstone. And then they have different museums and train yards. Now, being from Wisconsin, we used to go to the Museum Science of Industry in grade school all the time. As when schools used to do field trips, and we used to take the bus down to Chicago to visit the Museum Science of Industry. And this DVD is all about their model railroad layout there. Incredible layout. I don't think it exists anymore. I am not sure. I think maybe they were rebuilding it or modernizing it. But this DVD is just a tour of the Museum Science of Industry model railroad display. And here's another train ride. This one is the Great Trans-American Train Ride. And let's see, this is another Doug Jones. You'll take Broadway Limited from New York's Pennsylvania Station through Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, before changing at Chicago Station for the legendary California Ziffer. Now, I took the California Ziffer from Chicago to California to visit my sister at the time. She was living in California, and I went down to visit her, and I took the Amtrak, and the California Ziffer was just an amazing ride. The scenery was cool. I don't have video for it. This was back in the 90s before there was, easy way to do videos. And then we got America's Railroads, The Steam Train Legacy, Volume 2. And again, there's, I think it's double DVD. Yeah, it's 3 DVDs in there. And 3 of them in there. So we got that one. There's a bunch of different stuff. Horseshoe Curve. And, there's a bunch of different things in that one. It's a pretty good one. You may or may not know, I am from Wisconsin, and I have some DVDs that I had gotten from the library, and I made copies of it. But these 2 are were filmed in Milwaukee. This one is Milwaukee Traction, and it goes through, the passenger rails around Milwaukee back in, I think, the 40s and 50s. It no longer exists. And this is another one, cool one, take a train ride on the North Shore Line, and it's cab view video. I'm sure you guys know Sparky 107 does a Christmas giveaway show. And I think it was like 3 years ago, TSG Multimedia gave away some DVDs, and I just happened to win. So this is what TSG Multimedia sent me. Steamfest 2, 2010. and then Steamfest from 2007, and then Altamont Commuter Railroad, Stockton to San Jose. I'll put a link to STG's website. They have a lot of great train videos. I've only watched this one. I didn't watch these two. They're still sealed yet. Yeah, so that's what I won on Sparky's channel and from TSG Multimedia. And then last but not least, we have a couple of these. I picked these up at Half Price Books back in the day, a long time ago. And they had these two 4-packs, and they were like, I don't remember quite. They're a few bucks, but you got Ohio Steam Spectacular, American by Rail, Volume 1, The Heartland, Challenger, 3985, and then a bunch of America by Rail. Got a couple of those that you seen earlier. This one's the West Coast, Route of the Southern Chief, Winter Wonderland, and then All Aboard the Potomac Eagle, and then Colorado Scenic Train Rides. So these are pretty cool. I got these all, obviously love trains, but to watch, different train videos, and this was before like Virtual Railfan was a thing, and there was, streaming and everyone else, there's dozens and dozens of live cams and stuff now. But so those are the DVDs that I have. Just thought I'd share, because like I said, I'm transitioning, swapping the rooms and pulling stuff out of storage that was like packed away in. All these. Now I have all these on the computer. I put them onto my hard drive so I could just watch them there prior to having a DVD player, So, I don't always have a DVD player hooked up, or, my computer doesn't have a DVD player anymore. So, yeah, so there's that. All right, folks, that's it. So just kind of wanted to share it like I said. So remember, until next time, be kind.